It's too cold. I need a vacation.
Where do you want to go on vacation?
Well, definitely someplace warm. Have you ever heard of Vang Vieng in Laos?
Vang Vieng? What's that?
Here, look.
If you're looking for the best destination for Spring Break 2020, check out Vang Vieng in Laos. Vang Vieng is located in Vientiane province in Laos. The town of Vang Vieng is about a 4-hour bus ride north of the capital. Vang Vieng lies along the Nam Song River, which is a popular tourist destination. Nam Song River until 2012 was lined with bars and equipped with rope swings, zip lines, swimming and diving into the Blue Lagoon, and large decks for socializing. It's also become a backpacker's paradise.
Lao currency is called kip. U.S. cash and Thai baht are commonly used for larger purchases. Once you leave Laos, kip is no longer useful. If you are planning to withdraw money from ATMs in the country, remember that there will be a fee. Be aware that not all providers have the same fee or tell about one. If offered, select to be charged by the ATM for cash in the local currency. Laotian kip is a closed currency, so be sure to change over all of your money before leaving and try to spend most of it.
The official and dominant language of Laos is Lao. A little over half the population speak Lao natively, and the remainder speak ethnic minority languages. 64.7% are Theravada Buddhist, which means there are tons of gorgeous temples located in our destination of Vang Vieng. We will talk about those later in excursions.
Here are some do's and don'ts when vacationing in Vang Vieng. PDA is not allowed, only hand-holding is permitted. Shouting and foul language is a no-no. Lao people speak softly and try to avoid confrontation. Women must behave modestly when interacting with monks and are prohibited from touching them or their robes. And don't touch the Buddhist statues. Always be respectful and mindful when visiting temples and taking pictures. Never touch anything unless you have permission to do so, and always ask locals if it is okay with them before you take their picture. One last thing. Always remember that the head is the most sacred part of the body and the feet are the most impure. Never touch someone on the top of their head, and don't use your feet for anything besides walking or playing a sport. Some things you should do in Vang Vieng is purchasing local handicrafts to help support the economy and to have a cool souvenir to take home. Also try the Lao food to help local businesses as well as farmers. Always be polite and be aware of your gestures and attitude when talking to someone. Keep a smile on your face and you will be greeted with kindness.
Vang Vieng has a very distinct dry season and a long rainy wet season. Our destination gets about 3,300 millimeters of rain per year, which converts to about 129 inches. Vang Vieng has a wet season from April to October. The dry season is from November to March. The hottest temperatures in Vang Vieng occur between March and May. The average temperature ranges from 91 to 93 degrees Fahrenheit for the hotter months. Be sure to pack your sunscreen and drink lots of water.
As for what to wear, shorts, tank tops, and t-shirts are good to wear because of the hot weather, but swimsuits in public are not acceptable. Generally, it is accepted that tourists wear swimsuits, but only in designated swim areas and never on the streets, as it is seen as vulgar by the locals. Ladies try to wear a one-piece suit and guys wear swim trunks. The more covered, the better. The only place women should be dressed modestly are in temples. Make sure your bottoms reach below the knees and that your shoulders are covered. Guys, try to avoid wearing muscle tees and tattered clothing because it can be seen as disrespectful. Try to wear sandals or shoes without laces because many shops may ask you to take your shoes off, but be sure to bring your hiking shoes if you plan on walking some trails.
In order to get to Vang Vieng, you have to take a flight out of Chicago O'Hare International Airport. The flight is a round trip and a total of $731.95. This flight has 2 layovers in Kunming and Shanghai. Our travel plans would be booked through China Eastern Airlines. While Vang Vieng doesn't have an airport, you'd fly into Huatai International Airport in Vientiane. Here, you can purchase your tourist visa, which will cost $35 US.
The cheapest way to get from Vientiane to Vang Vieng from the airport is by bus. It costs between $9 to $11 US and is a 4-hour ride. There are 4 departure times available and can be booked through 2 different companies. Keep in mind that the roads on this route aren't in very good condition and some roads are full of potholes, so be prepared for a bumpy ride. Once you get to Vang Vieng, everything is easily within walking distance, but bikes can be rented for about 10,000 kip or $1.13, and if you're wanting to explore more outside of town, Mountain bikes can be rented for 20,000 kip or $2.26.
We found 2 places to stay in Vang Vieng. Pan's Place is $10 per night, has restaurants nearby, and a laundry service. It is very colorful and has a homey ambiance. The other place is called Laos Haven Hotel. This is a higher-end hotel with a price of $19 per night. It also offers high-speed internet, restaurants nearby, the ever-so-loved air conditioning, and a multilingual staff. 2 restaurants that you can look into eating at are the Green Restaurant and the Happy Mango Thai Restaurant. The Green Restaurant serves Asian and Thai food, but also expanded their menu to serve dishes such as pizza. Their menu is vegetarian, gluten-free, and vegan-friendly to accommodate everyone. The Happy Mango Restaurant is one of the top restaurants favored among tourists. They serve local cuisine, but also offer tourist-friendly options. They are also vegetarian, gluten-free, and vegan-friendly. Both options are inexpensive.
There isn't much of a nightlife in Vang Vieng, so if you're looking for a party, look no further than the Sakura Bar. It's the most favorited by tourists and locals because of the great atmosphere, music, dance floor, and drinking games. The drinks are cheap, ranging from 10,000 to 50,000 kip, which is about $1 to $6 US, and they give out free drinks from 8 to 9 p.m., so come ready to get your drink on.
Since Laos is a predominantly Buddhist country, one great thing to do is see the local Buddhist temples. Wat Keng is the smaller of the 2 Buddhist temples located in Vang Vieng. The exact date Wat Keng was founded is unknown, but the main temple was constructed in 1938. The other temple is Wat That. Just as with Wat Keng, the temple has free admission and is open during daylight hours. It is the bigger of the 2 temples and has resident monks. Just remember, if you visit the prayer hall at Wat That you must dress respectfully and remove your shoes.
If you're wanting to spend a day out on the water, then tubing down the Nam Song River is the way to go. Tubes can be rented for $6 plus a deposit of $7, which you'll get back if you return your tube before 6 p.m. If you're wanting to make it a float trip, then there are plenty of bars along the river. Just make sure to keep track of your tube and drink responsibly. Another must-do is swimming in the Blue Lagoon. The entry fee per person is about $2. Many travelers come here to see the lagoon's pretty turquoise waters and swing from Tarzan-like vines. But you can also unwind with a drink or 2 and just relax in the natural clear waters.
Vang Vieng is a very budget-friendly spring break destination. With a flight of $731.95, hotels costing $114 maximum for 6 days, excursions costing $13 maximum, leaves you with almost $650 to spend on food, alcohol, souvenirs, and anything else that you decide.
Let's go to Vang Vieng!